So, as I promised earlier, here's my story of how I became homeless. And such a beautiful day here in Fairmont along in Palatine Park, right on the Mon River. And there's Fairmont's famous $1 million bridge. I don't know if it really cost $1 million though. Okay, how I became homeless. I was living in the house that my parents left to me. And one day I saw somebody I knew from high school, and they said they were having a hard time. They were down on their luck. Their lease was up. They didn't have the money to move to a new place, and he just started a job. And I told him, Bud, how about you come and stay with me for the winter? And then in the spring you ought to have enough money saved up, and you can get back out on your own. Well, he didn't tell me that he was bringing his girlfriend too. So, as it turned out, my friend was with me for about 3 weeks before he got caught with his 7th DUI in like 2.5 years. And how he did it, he would buy vehicles and paint farm use on the side of them and then get caught drinking and driving. So he gets caught drinking and driving, and I'm stuck in the house with his girlfriend. Nothing went on, nothing sexual, no hanky-panky. She was kind of repugnant. She probably found me repugnant also. So the deal was between me and him, he would help me fix up my home because he was a good handyman, and all they had to pay was half the electric. So 1 month comes, no half for the electric, even though she's working almost a full-time job at a convenience store. Second month, no half for electric. Third month, again. And then on the fourth month, I get an electric bill for $400. And I told her, you're down to me now about $600, and you've got to pay, or you've got to go. And I mean, this woman did nothing. She did not even wash her own dishes. The only thing she did was washed her own clothes, and that was it. Stayed up till 3 in the morning, went to work in the afternoon, came home, drank all night. Both of them were notorious alcoholics. Nicest people you ever met when they were sober, but they were only sober about 5% of the time. So I tell her she's going to have to get out. So instead of like trying to get some money together or actually getting out, she goes and she takes a Pepsi bottle, a plastic 2-liter bottle, and starts hitting herself on the ribs and the stomach of it, and then calls the cops and says I'm abusing her. I was just sitting there minding my own business, and I hear a knock on the door. When I hear a knock on the door, I hear her start screaming, crying, and I'm like, what the heck is going on here? And the cops come in, and they make me leave my own home, the home that was my parents' home, the home that was their parents' home, and the home that was my great-grandparents' home. So, we go to court, and of course you think, she has no document to be there. She hasn't paid any kind of bill. You think common sense is going to take over, and they're going to say, okay, ma'am, you have to leave. You have no right to be there. But no, they forced me to leave my own home. And my own home I had to leave for a long time. And I'm kicked out for 1 year. I can't go to my own home. And that's my story.